Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how to set up your Cudy router. So, the first step is to power on the router. Take the power adapter. Connect one end of the power adapter to a wall socket and the other end to the router. Then press the power button. Once it's on, an indicator will light up. It may take a few minutes for it to completely turn on. Next, connect the cable from your broadband provider or from your modem to a special internet port. This port is often called WAN and is usually a different color. Each cable should be inserted until it clicks into place. Now you need to reset the router back to its factory settings. Press and hold the router's reset button for 10 seconds. Wait until the lights on the router start to flash. Sometimes, this button is located inside the router casing to prevent accidental presses. Use a thin object to push it down. The router will restart, and all the settings will go back to their original factory settings. Plug one end of the Ethernet cable provided with the router into an Ethernet port. Plug the other end into your computer or laptop's Ethernet card. Please wait a few minutes for connection. Great, the router is now connected to your computer. Now you will need to set it up. But before we begin, I will demonstrate an alternative way to connect the router if you don't have an Ethernet cable or your computer doesn't have an Ethernet port. Just connect the router to the power adapter and the cable from your internet provider. This will enable Wi-Fi. If the router is new and has never been configured, the Wi-Fi network will be named as your router. Your router has a unique Wi-Fi network name and password that is printed on a label. Connect to it. Great job connecting to the router. Now let's move on to the setup process. First, open your web browser and visit the URL you see on the screen. Use the URL bar instead of the search bar. So, on the first page, here you need to select the router language. I will keep English. Next, in the password field, enter the default password of your router. Usually, this is admin. Then click the login button. If these credentials are wrong, then find label on your router. The credentials are often printed on the bottom of the device. If none of this works, it means that your router has already been configured and someone has changed the login and password. If you can't find out the login credentials, just reset the router to factory settings. And then log into the router's personal cabinet using the standard credentials. On the next page, you will see the setup wizard, which will help you configure your router. First, select the operation mode. We need to choose wireless router. Then click the next button. Next, select your time zone. It only affects the router firmware update time, so you can choose any time zone. Then click the next button. Next, you need to select your connection type. In most cases, the router detects it automatically. You can also find this information in your contract with your internet provider. If you are not sure which connection type you have, select this option. This is the most common type. Leave the host name unchanged. Then click the next button. Next, create a new name and password for your Wi-Fi network. Enter the network name in this field. And enter the password in this field. The password must be at least 8 characters long. Do the same for the 5 GHz network if your router supports this band. Please write down all the information you entered so you do not forget it. Click the Next button. On the next page, you can review all the settings of your Wi-Fi network. Click the Save and Apply button. Wait about 30 seconds for the router settings to be applied. If you were connected to the router via Wi-Fi, reconnect to the network using the new settings. Next, you need to restart the router. To do this, go to the Advanced Settings menu. At the bottom of the page, in the System section, click the Reboot button. Confirm your choice. Wait a couple of minutes until the router fully powers on. For proper operation of the router, it is also recommended to update the firmware manually. Once the router has fully restarted, you should be redirected to the login page. Log in to the settings using the default password admin. Go to Advanced Settings again. In the System section, click the Firmware button. The firmware update window will open. If the firmware is not up to date, you will see an Update button. If this button is not available, as in my case, the router already has the latest firmware. I also recommend changing the default password for logging into the router. This is necessary to prevent other people from changing your router settings. To do this, go to Advanced Settings. In the same System section, click the Admin Account button. In the first field, enter your old password, admin. In the second field, enter your new password. Then click the Save and Apply button.
Now check if the internet is working. Just try Googling something. If internet still doesn't appear, contact your internet service provider. He will tell you what type of connection you have and what other settings you need to do. That's all. If you found my video helpful, please support my work. Half of all donations I send to animal shelters. All details are in the description down below.